Here I want to share with you a graphite drawing I recently finished of my youngest daughter. This is a drawing completed in graphite on cold press illustration board, and I want to share with you the steps I went through. I wanted the focal point in this case to be the eyes, so that's where I started and worked outward from there. But backing up a little further than that, I picked a good photograph and edited it in Photoshop. I manipulated some of the values, create a more dynamic image. And then, like I said, I started in the eye area and worked outwards. And I really wanted to create a texture that was believable to skin tone. So I experimented with a new technique, and what I did was I used the graphite and lightly added the value, and then I used a vinyl eraser over the top to kind of burnish the graphite into the surface. And I think it resulted in a pretty accurate looking skin texture, which is what I was going for. And here in this image you can kind of see that skin texture. You can even see underneath the eyes how I handled the different wrinkles in the eyes to kind of create a representational look here with the graphite. I worked outward from the eyes, and actually in this image I worked from right to left. That's kind of atypical. I usually work from left to right since I am right-handed. But since I wanted the focal point again to be the eyes, it made sense to start on that side of the paper. And here I've added some of the eyelashes. The eyelashes made a real big difference and the completion of the eyes. And here I'm trying to work the full range of value on the right side, and as I work to the left, I've kind of got a guide of making sure that I'm getting my dark values and my light values. I moved on to the clothing after that, and there are a lot of complex wrinkles in the clothing, but overall the clothing is very much a light value. So I decided to make the background dark. It was dark in the image anyway, but I enhanced that a little bit in the beginning stage to kind of create the contrast that I wanted. And here you go, you can see I'm filling in some of the areas in the background that are dark, and really the background's pretty simple compared to the foreground. And here's the completed image, which is what I wanted. I wanted again the eyes to be the focal point. This has been another video tutorial brought to you by thevirtualinstructor.com.